Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, I missed it for 3 weeks now, and yeah, I'm just excited to be back.
When you think about this team and the goals that you all have, how long have you manifested a moment like this?
My whole life, really. When I knew I was good at ball, like I knew that I wanted to get an opportunity to make it to the NFL, but ultimately win the big fish.
The big fish being the, as Dan Campbell calls it, the whole enchilada.
Yeah, the whole
the
thing.
Super Bowl.
Whole thing.
What does Detroit mean to you?
I think Detroit is who I am. Blue collar place. Land of the misfit toys. You know, a place that didn't get enough credit for how amazing it is. Kind of like the item that no one really wants until you get it and you realize how reliable it is. So I think Detroit is just, if I can put it into one word, I just say it's me.
I've got to imagine the gratitude you talk about comes from the times I read that you didn't have power, didn't have water. Not a lot of people experience that and can still lift themselves up and beyond.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, where I'm from, a lot of people experience that, so it was a normality from where I'm from, so. Yeah, I guess you can say like it helped. It definitely did help carve who I am, so.
I love the whole misfit toys notion. What would it mean for this band? And obviously the closeness of this group is part of what builds the trust, allows you guys to succeed. What would it mean for you guys to get another win this week, take the next step and keep that going?
I mean, everything, you know, you see how close we were last year. And you seen what it kind of did to the city. You know, it just brought so much life to this place that always had life. You know, it's like the rose that grew through the cracks kind of deal. And last year it started, like the seed was planted, and now the rose is growing through now. So, you know, every win that we get now it means the world. So we got guys here who are resilient and ready to take on the challenge so we can bring what the city deserves.
What is the most important thing you want your son to learn from you, to see?
That's a good question. If it was one thing that I would want him to take from me, I want him to take that it's okay to stand for something that you believe in, if it means you got to stand alone.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Is there something like that for you?
Yeah, for sure.
Care to expound?
I think just, you know, I've never been, you know, the guy, or I've never been like the crazy, like athletically talented, gifted guy. I've always just been a worker, you know. I've always been the guy who ain't never been good enough, so I always believed if I just was confident enough in myself and the work that I put in, I can get here. There's a lot of people who didn't believe that. There's a lot of people that I wasn't doing what I should do.
Yeah.
But I believed that I could, and a lot of times I was by myself, but paid off.
Anything else you want people to know about David Montgomery and how you feel today, right now, in Detroit, getting ready for this game?
I just want to thank Detroit, like the people of Detroit, just to love me the way that they do, like unconditionally. You know, I haven't experienced this from like a place before, so being able to come to a place where me being who I am unapologetically is enough, and the people like appreciate that. So I'm really just grateful for Detroit. I'm grateful for the people that are in Detroit who see me as they see me, so I'm just thankful.